Hey, what's up guys? This is Cole with CJC Off-Road. Today we have something for all of you long bed lovers. This is a 2021 Ford Super Duty crew cab long bed. This truck, the owner actually reached out to us about 6 months ago, and this truck actually had another brand 6-inch lift kit on it. And needless to say, he wasn't happy with how it rode, how it drove. And normally we don't swap lift kits here, but we really like the customer and we figured, what the heck, let's go for it. So let's go ahead and show you guys the finished product and we'll dive into what happened. This truck was actually initially scheduled for a pin top. This customer saw our E-Venture video a month or so back and immediately called us and was like, hey, I want the best of the best. Let's go for the E-Venture. So that's what we did. So this truck previously had a 6-inch lift kit from another manufacturer, had all their options, the arms, the 2.5 shocks, and thing just didn't drive very nicely. So basically, as part of putting this thing back to stock, we had to rip off all kinds of stuff, drop pitman arm, track bar, drop bracket, even had an aftermarket front drive shaft. Nice thing about these Carli systems, by the way, a lot of these, I don't want to say substandard, but all these other manufacturers' lift kits, they really don't quite retain factory geometry, whether it's steering, whether it's drive lines, things like that, right? So this whole lift kit had a drop pitman arm, had a track bar drop bracket. What that creates is a lot of lost up travel in the suspension. It also had an aftermarket front drive shaft because the front driveline angle was so far off with the old kit that the truck was howling, things like that. So anyway, long story short, all of that came off. Carli 5.5 E-Venture System went on. We added every single option that Carli offers, and results kind of speak for themselves. The Carli E-Venture System already is, in my opinion, the best riding Ford system on the market, especially in the 5.5 height. Pair that with a long bed, this truck rides incredible. So owner was ecstatic. He actually came by and brought the truck back to us just to kind of compliment how thrilled he was with the result. Now, we've talked about this in other videos, but let's do a quick rundown of what these Carli upgrades do that we put on this truck. Carli's fabricated radius arms, not only do they look great, they were an easy substitution for the aftermarket arms that were on this truck. You didn't have a stock arms anymore, right? So that's a very functional upgrade. More importantly, these arms utilize a uniball style joint on the frame side. What that translates to is significantly easier flex, better ride quality, things like that. Not only that, you gain the ability to mount limit straps to fully allow this aftermarket suspension to cycle as it should. And it's a work of art, right? So you look at the arm under the side of this truck, you see all Carli's attention to detail, all the custom fabrication, perfect welds all the way down, and it really kind of shows, hey, I've got a Carli kit under this truck. Torsion sway bar, this is basically behind the system and the leaf springs, the single biggest impact on ride quality improvement that Carli offers. What you're doing is changing your stiff factory spring rate sway bar for a more progressive, lighter rate bar. Basically, Carli did their homework to ensure that their sway bar not only does what it needs to do as a sway bar, right? So you still have sway control, the truck still handles nicely on the highway, but it also is still able to flex. Stock sway bar, you whip into a driveway, you're gonna smack your head on the side window. Carli torsion sway bar, truck kind of just soaks it up. Night and day difference in ride quality. Carli's full progressive leaf springs, those are right behind the base system, the single biggest ingredient in terms of ride quality. These trucks from the factory have some of the stiffest springs on the market because they are meant to tow, right? You basically replace, Carli did the homework to build a full progressive leaf spring that basically allows initial movement of the spring so it feels good on the street. But as the spring compresses, it ramps up into stiffer spring rates and translates to a spring that not only rides good, but is still functional in a heavy duty truck. That said, this truck also received Carli's long travel airbags. Carli's long travel airbags paired with the full progressive leaf springs, in our opinion, are the best of both worlds. The reason we say this is you're getting the softer ride quality of the leaf springs paired with the weight capacity supplement that the Carli's long travel airbags offer. So with this, you're getting a softer ride, still used as a truck. Again, this is basically what Carli has spent years of developing and basically has achieved what, in our opinion, is the most usability out of a diesel truck. It's pleasant to drive. It's not gonna throw your coffee out of the center console, but at the same time, you can still use it as a truck. Carli's E-Venture System, it goes without saying, we keep putting out videos of this system and there's a reason for that. This is the future of suspension. This truck, not only on flat roads, feels as plush as can be. You take this thing off-road and it's an animal. You've probably seen our other videos of these trucks running through whoops with this system, so we're not gonna go into too much detail on the off-road performance. But basically, you look at where suspension's heading, you look at the new Ford Raptors with their quick electronic-based shock damping systems they have from the factory. Carli's actually taken this one step further, put all the necessary sensors in these systems, and basically you're throwing current technology at aftermarket suspension. No one else has really done this on the market. No one else has done this to this extent. And as a result, this is a truck where, you drive it back and forth to work all week, it rides comfortably. But on the weekend, if you want to go run this thing hard in the dirt, it'll take it. Everything is so heavy duty. The shocks are tuned in a way that you're not going to tear up your suspension. This system really is a jack of all trades. It combines the best of on-road compliance with off-road capability. It really is the do-it-all system for these trucks, and it's why it is our new favorite on the market. Wheel and tire-wise, no expense was spared, just like with the suspension. This truck is featuring 18-inch Innovate G500 wheels. These are the nicest wheels on the market. They are some of the only remaining USA-made wheels out there. They're works of art. As you can see in the video, if you look up close, the machining marks are all there. In a way, these really are a way to set yourself apart from what you see around town, right? Most wheel manufacturers out there, their wheels are everywhere, right? You see a lot of the same things over and over and over. If you really want to set your build apart from what other people are doing, Innovates are a great way to do that. Not only because they're unique, not only because they're the highest end wheels on the market, but because they have full customizability, right? So with these wheels, we were able to spec them for the 5-inch back spacing that this build called for. You can pick the finish, you can pick the ring design. Innovate offers 3 different styles on the wheels. This really is the highest end wheel option that's out there, and it's why most of us here at the shop run them on our personal trucks. Tire-wise, this truck received Nitto Ridge Grappler 37, 13, 50, 18. The Ridge Grappler is one of our favorite tires, reason being has nice, current, aggressive, kind of hybrid mud terrain, all-terrain looks, but it's very quiet for a daily driver. So you really have a very practical but cool looking tire into the truck. The 37s fit easily with this 5.5 E-Venture system. No trimming was required. Some of that has to do with the tire clearance that these new trucks offer. Some of it has to do with the fact that we selected the 5-inch back spacing. Again, that's the value of custom ordered wheels or selecting the right offset of wheels for your particular build. Small detail wise, this build receives some really nice touches. You'll notice a tremor winch in the front bumper. Awesome upgrade on these Fords, really nothing to lose with it. One of our favorite little detail add-ons. And of course the Baja Designs fog light kit. This kit's really cool because it functions like stock fog lights. You turn your fog lights on and 2 lights turn on, but the other 2 wires connect to your truck's upfitter switches. You flip that upfitter switch and you have additional lighting. Really cool, really practical upgrade, especially if you live somewhere where there aren't a lot of street lights at night. To round this out, this is one of our favorite long bed builds we've seen come through the shop recently. I know we don't feature a lot of these on the channel, so when we see a really cool one like this, we really make an effort to try to show it to you guys. As you can see, this truck is a work of art in its own way. This is a truck I would not mind having in my own driveway, and basically has the best of everything we could throw at it. So if you guys have any questions, what we recommend for your build, or what these different upgrades do, we're happy to help you guys out. We have a lot more similar upcoming videos coming to this channel. So if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. We have a lot more similar videos upcoming.